7:21 on WBAL. Troy Johnson in for Brian Neiman, who is on vacation this week. A lot of people around Maryland are on vacation, enjoying this extended 4th of July holiday weekend, whatever you want to call it. We're going to talk to Wes Guckert right now. He's the president and CEO of the Traffic Group, expert in traffic and transportation analysis. And Wes, good morning to you.
Good morning, Troy. How are you today?
Very good. A lot of people are still, if they haven't gotten away, planning to maybe start some of their summer vacations as the 4th of July coincides. The good news starting off at the very beginning is that gas prices are going to be pretty low for those that are heading out in their cars.
No question, gas prices are down. However, we really expect a record number of people to travel over this holiday season. You know, there's about 6 million people in Maryland, and almost 900,000 are expected to travel. That's 1 out of 6 people, which is an increase of about 1.3% over 2016. And that, quite frankly, mirrors about what's happening on a national basis. They expect about 1.5% increase nationally to be traveling over this holiday season as well.
But that also means, as you talked about, with that volume of people on the roadways, it could create a situation where, you know, accidents are going to be in a much higher possibility, at least, or the range of possibilities, right?
We have, I feel like we've conquered drunk driving in a big way over the years, but it's taken many years. The biggest challenge we as in the transportation industry have today is pedestrian accidents and pedestrian fatalities. And, you know, the chance of being killed by a car that's going 20 miles an hour is about 7%. But if you're crossing a street where the cars are traveling at 40 miles an hour, the chance of being killed jumps up to 45%.
Wow.
So 20%, 20 miles an hour, 7% chance, 40 miles an hour, 45% chance. Unfortunately, we've got, you know, we talk about distracted driving with drivers. We've got a terrible problem with distracted pedestrians. You can watch them cross the street with their earbuds and their phones, and they are expecting cars are going to stop for you. Well, that's just not the case because the cars may not be seeing you. Pedestrian accidents, pedestrian fatalities are dramatically on the rise. It's a big issue.
And you're saying, Gus or Wes, that those numbers may be, you can kind of circle back mostly to pedestrians over drivers. Is it really more? Do you think it's more folks on foot that are maybe causing these accidents?
I think it's a combination.
It's a combination.
Absolutely a combination. But what I've seen as a traffic guy is that over the years, pedestrians are expecting the drivers to stop. And the driver should be stopping. But if the driver's not paying attention and the pedestrian's not paying attention, it's a big problem. So we've got to be worried about that. And then we've got the increase of drugged driving.
Yeah.
2014, there was a survey that nearly 20% of drivers were tested positive for drug driving. And we know what's happening with the increase in the number of drivers using marijuana. And now we've got a circumstance where we've got state after state legalizing marijuana for recreational use and for medical use. So you really need, as a pedestrian and a driver, of course, to be aware of what's happening with the driver, and you need to be aware of, as a pedestrian, of the potential for an accident, because you just don't want to tangle with a 2,000, 3,000 pound car.
Right. Wes, real quick before we go, quick tips on when to travel as this holiday starts to unfold.
Well, what I always do, I'm a frequent traveler to the Eastern Shore, and as late as you can travel in the day, either coming or going, the better off you're going to be. That means that you got to drink plenty of coffee if you're getting up early.
Yes.
Plenty of coffee if you're leaving late at night. But to expect that you're going to get out of town at 11 or 12 o'clock midday is a mistake. Yeah.
All right. Wes Guckert, President and CEO of the Traffic Group. Thanks for joining us today.
You bet, Troy. Have
All
a
right.
great day.
Have a good